Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you live and in charge for, well, a whole lot of action, a whole lot of racing. I know that the Xfinity Series is going on right now, so if you are not tuning in to that, or you're tuning in to watch Dale Earnhardt Jr. run on the Xfinity Series, well, and you're watching this, well then cool. Well, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is my favorite driver of all time, so, like, I was... a little delayed here, folks, getting down here because I was watching what was going on with the Xfinity Series. It's going on upstairs. So, much love. I am back down here in the old Signature Esports. I want to call it a studio, but it's literally the home office, the home away from home, aka the place I spend a ton of my time, and it's been a good day today. Good day. We are live for the MR Paintworks Fixed Racing League here today for the Gen 6 Cup Series, Phoenix Raceway, on tap for you. And it's going to be a race. It's going to be a long one for you. 200 laps for the drivers today. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. You can follow us on there. I've got a goal to get to 19,000 followers on Facebook, folks. So if you haven't done so, please make sure you do. Get out there and give us a follow. We're going to run 200 miles today as the drivers get their qualifying session finished up. They're going to have one fast repair, four sets of tires. Stages are going to be on 55, 120, and 200. Thank you, David. I appreciate the like. Much love out there. And stage will end on the completion of those laps. So, and stage points do matter in this series. It's a big thing. Week 3 here for the long-awaited series, and the season is just getting underway, just getting kicked off. A couple of different winners so far, but it's nighttime. Phoenix Raceway gives us 73 degrees on the air temperature admin box. Give it the weather report today for 70-degree Fahrenheit air temperature. No humidity, partly cloudy skies, and a 2-mile-an-hour wind, which should not be gusty, should not play any factor. The partly cloudy skies are going to be, it's nighttime. It's gonna stay kind of the way it is. It's going to be a ton of grip, and it is the use of the dog leg, so to speak. So we're going to see what's going to happen there. Folks, keep the chats lively. I want to make sure that folks know the more you're active out there, the more these leagues get get recognition through the quote-unquote, we call it the algorithm throughout the season. So we're going to be looking at some good things there. So we're pretty excited. Qualifying still finishing up here for these drivers as they get ready to rock and roll. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful Friday evening out there. I am. It's been a good day. We've got game review coming up tomorrow. Should be listed tomorrow morning sometime. I'm going to button that up today for Icarus, and do have a new game review coming out as well on our YouTube. These are on our YouTube channel, so if you haven't done so, please get out there. I put them out there for our YouTube members and our Patreon members first, and then it'll go straight to YouTube as a premiere tomorrow night. So if you haven't done so, become a member. You get to look at it first, and of course, join us on Patreon as well. Patreon.com/Signature Esports. What else? NordVPN giving you action today. Caution is going to be brought to you by, of course, Dark Horizon Fishing. We love what Spicy does. He's going to be in today's race. We're going to see what he's going to be able to do. A lot of different drivers, a lot of different racing lines as the drivers get situated. Let's take a look. I wanted to show you the points for the series so far. Bell with has a stage win, but does not have a race win. You see how the race wins can play a factor, but the stage points here huge when it comes to trying to make up some of the time, trying to make up some of the race pace. It's a big deal. Finishing position is key, but the stage points all that more important because right now your current points leader is Bell. 2 drivers locked into the playoffs so far should be Holmberg and Wasserman. Those drivers do have wins, so they should be making that final round. I believe we're going to have 12 drivers to the 12 drivers going to be in the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes. Nate, what's going on? How you doing, sir? Brock sitting second in points right now. No stage wins, but great finishes overall. But that's kind of where it's going to be. Look at Donnie Williams. Has a stage win. Looking at it. Stage wins are going to be the most important thing here when it comes to points. But a race win is all about that race factor, right? That's kind of the end all to be all. These drivers are taking care of themselves, folks. I would touch on one or two things real quick. First and foremost, mental health is the most important thing out there, and you need to make sure you're taking care of yourselves. And by taking care of yourselves, you can give yourself a you can have a little bit more clarity, a little bit more happiness in life. Remember to always speak out and talk to somebody if you have anything happening out there that may be affecting kind of how you feel. So make sure you seek professional help if you need it, or reach out and call a friend and talk to a friend. If somebody's on your mind, chances are there's a reason for it. What else? The heart of everything. We're gonna be out on Sunday, so we might do family game night on Sunday. Nate, I'm doing okay. I missed last Tuesday. We had an emergency I had to attend to for myself. So that was Tuesday. Missed the race yesterday for the Truck Series. Not even who won yesterday in the Fixed Racing League Truck Series. I usually talk about it and talk about how my race went, but I missed yesterday. Still dealing with some other stuff and had some family time. So we did not race in the Fixed Racing League race yesterday, but my buddy Nate did, and Bogart had a good race. Starting grid for today's race: the 200 lapper is going to go to Dave Durand as your pole sitter. Chris Justice will be your outside pole sitter. Jason Branch, Kitty Reel make up row number 2. Dalton Powell, Jeremy Bailey will be in row number 3. Crank Bell will be there with Spicy to his outside. Rich Holland giving you that outside row number 4. Wasserman's going to have Joshua Brock to his outside. Grady Sullivan, Russell Black in row number 6. Down the grid we go. Row 7. I'm skipping numbers. K-Spear is going to have William Mann Jr. to his outside. Mari's going to have Dudley to his outside. Holmberg and PJ Cox in row number 9. Gregory, Donnell Williams in row 10. David Palmer, Michael Coulter Jr. will be there in row 11. Mark Brewster, Dave Farella in row 12. That'll be your 24 drivers tonight. We're going to be good. How are you doing, Nate? How's everybody doing out there, folks? I want you to know. I want you to give me all your insights to the world. Would love to hear what you folks have going on. That's pit road entrance to this race line. There is the famous Pythons in iRacing. His name is they call him Barney. I call him Fred. I call him Fred the Barney Flagman. But drivers are stationary on pit road. Love to see it. Mr. Dudley, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you to the fine folks out there giving us some love. I appreciate you as always. Good. Tired of work? Hey, I understand. I work during the day and I do this at night. So working is always something that's going to be something I don't think I don't care how famous I ever get, or I don't care how much money I make. I could be a quadrillionaire and I'd still want to work. You know what I mean? So I can't get away from it. I really can't. Beautiful looking paint schemes out there for the drivers today. We'll make sure we highlight on what the drivers have going on. There is Spicy. 9/11 happened this past week as well. That was the other thing I want to touch on. Folks, we love our folks out there that have given the ultimate sacrifice to help keep our families and drivers happy. But more importantly, never forget 9/11 here in the United States, especially here in the United States. That was a shock heard around the world, and we've not seen it. All right, pace cars in. 200 laps, about ready to go. 24 is going to be the inside, 52 on the outside. 24 is kind of really checked up the inside. 52, Chris Justice has to wait for the 24. Can't pass the driver, can't go up to speed. Dave Durand, Geico restart zone, green flag. 28 to the bottom. Branch sends it down. That dog leg's going to get a lot of use early. And then you want to make sure you're settling. 24 up near the wall. 88 way up on the high side. 28 to the side. 52 out of the corner. Side by side, a little diciness happening. Connor giving us a big old subscribe out there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Caution comes out, and that was Coulter Jr. having an issue up there. We'll have to take a look and see. And they're still wrecking. Let's go, Mari. And Farella says, Alexander, you issues. I understand. Connor, thank you for subscribing out there on the old YouTube platform. Much love to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mari having an issue as well. William Mann Jr., Dalton Powell. That was a quick one. Here's what happened. Coulter Jr. in the 8, off the corner. Whoop. Goes sideways. Does a great job there. So he's sideways. Nice job by Coulter saving that one. But after that, there's Dalton Powell here in the 51. 49 to the bottom. The 32 in the wall. 51. Oh. 51. And William Mann of the 29. I love that paint scheme for the 29. They're slowing down, and somehow, some way, Williams still gets nailed out of that. Mari stops. Says, excuse me. Excuse me. Fast repairs in the books. They're going to be taken care of. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate you as well. I got the old alerts hooked up on Paintworks for our for the for the YouTube channel. I was able to finally get those hooked up because what I realized is that the alerts on Streamlabs, where I always input all my alerts, they don't always work. So I just went ahead and went to Paintworks. I use it for my kick alerts anyway. So you know, it's kind of the way it goes. But yes, Gen 6 cars. Cole Custer in second on the Xfinity race right now. Daniel Earnhardt Jr. still out front, started 15th. Custer was on pole, 217 of 300 still left to go. Just so you know, if I'm keeping up on the Xfinity race as well at the same time. I wish I could have the NASCAR live ticker going on as well. It would be really cool to be able to do that. I do have the API for it. I have to get permission from NASCAR to do it. So you know, that's a process. Yep. Gen 6, folks. That's exactly what they're doing. Keep the comments flowing. I want to hear what you folks are doing. Much love and all that jazz. 24, 28, 24 back to the inside on the restart here. Pace car is on pit road as they get ready to dig. Certain speed limits you have to attain. 28's there on the outside. 24 ready to go. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Let's go green flag racing here, boys and girls. All right. Reminder, stage going to end on lap 55. They are only going to get about 38 laps of fuel on the tank. They've settled in for the for this weekly outlook. The fuel strategy is 50%. So these Gen 6 cars don't get the greatest of gas mileage, unlike the Gen 7 cars. Durant out front, they look weird now, especially the wheels. Well, considering that the Gen 6 car still has that oblong shape on the right side, that's pretty much what you see there. Holland to the bottom side, 14 up on the high side. Holland and Bell with some good-looking runs. 35 a little free in the corner is going to run the yellow line. Hooks the corner, a little free for the 35. 14 still clear. 35 to the bottom side, sends the corner. 14 way up the race line. Runs the higher lane to have the back straightaway, or technically you would consider the front straightaway. 35 clear now as the 7 of Wasserman goes to work. Russell Black in the 64 digs the corner. 7 to the bottom side. 35 up the race line. This is the battle for 7th here for the drivers. Sorry, battle for 5th. Holland in 5th. Battle for 7th would be William Mann right behind Brock. Going around a couple of drivers. Joshua Brock had to start from pit. and is leaving pit road. I think he had to serve a penalty, so he's going to be a lap down. I think something happened there where he had to come into pit road. He did serve a penalty, so he's going to be off the lead lap. Let's go back to the split so you can see where your drivers are at. Brewster's going to be 10.5 off back here in 22nd. Gregory's going to be there as well. Jason Branch in second. Duran's holding on, trying to keep that gap to 1.5 second lead. Chris Justice leaving pit road as well. He came in. He's come out. 52 Roland's going to have Durand right there in front of him as they get into turn 1 and 2. Dave up on the high side. Low line joined iRacing after they switched to the digital dash. Kind of wanted to try the old Chevy SS. Hey, you know what? I like the digital dash is cool. I joined iRacing. So this is my second account, but I joined iRacing in 2016, and my stream on my other account. So on this account, so this one has been since 2020. Whatever I had to do, I was buying tracks specifically for it. Now I've started to race on this one just to give myself a little bit better judgment, but it's been a great platform for me, and iRacing is a good platform. It's a good simulator, and a lot of folks just have to remember that this simulator's been through the works and been through a couple of different iterations. 24 taps the wall there on corner exit, and that's something you want to avoid here. You want to avoid the wall. 220 is the 52 and the 4 goes to work. Kenny Reel in the mix today as the 88 drives the corner. Little Nationwide on your side right there. National Guard paint scheme for the old Dale Jr. throwback. Love to see it. Ave Duran very free here, driving the car like kind of like it's stolen. Still utilizing the bottom of the race line. Not the dog leg does not favor these cars over the long run. You actually take splitter damage on the Gen 6 car in the iRacing platform. So you got to remember that as you continue to move forward. These drivers are going to have issues the longer they use that dog leg. See the 24 up near the wall. He utilizes the yellow line. He's going to see it. He's going to see it work better. Remember your first 24 hours of Daytona, you all disabled drivers and crew chief? Oh, they were all disabled drivers and you were a crew chief. That's awesome. That's awesome. I thought you guys disabled the crew chief. I was like, okay. Crew chief, of course, being the telemetry data. 2.5, 28 to the bottom. Any real faster out there right now as these drivers go to work. Gen 6 runs the second lane. Bell to Holland. Holland to the bottom side. 16 of 200. At a certain point, the drivers will have to start thinking about when they want to come to pit road and when they want to come in and take that fuel. I would not come in for tires. I'd only be coming in for fuel. That's it. And considering they're only putting half of the fuel load in, which is like 9 or 10 gallons in this car, I believe, that's saying something. It means these cars are going to be doing exactly what they need to. Let's check into the back of the field. Joshua Brock coming around. He is trying to play catch up for the drivers. His last lap is 27.48, trying to still outpace the leaders, but still playing dividend. Do love his car though. This car is what he put on his paint scheme for the 911 tribute this past week. Mark Brewster's going to be in 22nd. Up one spot is the Blackhawk Racing, or the Blackhawk football racing driver comes around here in that Chevy. David Palmer in the 41 is going to have, I think this was the Summit one he ran last week. Yeah, Summit is on there. Joe Gregory has his hands full. In front of him is Mari. He's going to be the driver he is tracking down. Mari has the 9 of Dave Farella there as well. 32 back to the inside. Jeremy Bailey gets up into the 9. 9 blinks. Caution. as the 32 sent him around. Any onboard cameras tonight? No. We're just going to be, we'll do, I'm going to do cockpit views, but I don't have drivers hooked up with driver cams. No. No driver cams. You won't see these drivers' faces. You'll hear their voices for the top 3. I'm coming in for fuel. If I'm any of these drivers, I'm coming in for fuel. You can't make it on fuel, not to lap 55. So Durand and the 52, he's out there, still out there. Jason Branch on the pit road. That's Chris Justice. Joshua Brock will be your lucky dog here. Gotta go see what happened. There's so many things happening right now. Oh yeah. We'll go on board. It's one more time. Into the corner. 32 bobbles the corner. Diamond shapes up just a little bit of. You see it right there. There's Amar giving you a netcode incident for the 32 of the 9. I'd see if we agree. This is how this is going to work. We'll stop that right here. I think I far chase this one. Maybe some netcode happens. The 9's on the outside. 32 travels the corner. 9's in the second lane. 32 comes up. Maybe some netcode, but the 32. Oh. That was some blinkety blink. I think the 32 still causes it. As close as it was, I still think the 32 calls it. Maybe a little netcode, but I still think the 32 is at fault. All right, Brock back on the lead lap. Can come to pit road, get some fuel as long as he gets down to speed. Woo, buddy. Hope he did. But hey, Mars the race controller. You're going to see messages up there. And that's going to be what they deem. That's the race control. Mars, your race controller, is also a sponsor of the league here at the Fixed Racing League. There's a link in the description to go check him out. Facebook.com//AMR.Paintworks. Not only is he a good race controller, but when they have to deem that at fault, would netcode, if they would have touched without the netcode, would he have gone around? Which I understand. I think that 32 overdrove the corner, but also I still think there's more to it than that. We'll kind of see how that plays out for sure. Let's see. But you're going to see those up there. So yeah, go check out Amar. He's got a great thing going for his paints out there. Again, AMR.Paintworks. Search for him. Capital A, capital M, as in Mike, and capital R. Paintworks in that Facebook search. Got some good paints out there. Yeah, we don't. Hey guys, I want to tell you, we don't talk trash on the drivers. If he intentionally wrecks somebody, talk trash all day long. Gotcha. But no toxicity. We're positive community vibes. Did he send the corner? Yes. But is he the waste can bucket? Nah. No. Overdrove. That's it. 24, 49, 32, 19. Dave Duran with 38, 32 iRating. Dudley 22.55. Folks, I've dropped heavily on my iRating over the last couple of days. Not having a good week on the iRacing simulator. All right, pitter patter, let's get at her. Green flag. Whoa, big high mighty check up there. Way to the bottom side. 19 up on the high side. If I'm driving, you can talk crap on me, but don't talk crap on the league or the drivers. That's just not the way we do things. Por favor, thank you very much. 35 drops to the inside. 7 Wasserman there. 19 way up the race line. Joey Gregory up 11. Try to make some things happen. 35 out of the second lane. 19 runs the corner. 35. So, woo, baby. Spicy trying to avoid collision there, but the Mass Pro 19. Homage to the drivers. 05 running. PJ Cox Up on the next. Good to see PJ get out here and race. Is this his first one? I believe so. Bell's going to be in fourth here already as they continue to work. Did anybody take tires? How about Will? Will took tires when he came to pit road. 29 rolling a corner. Russell Black in tow. Penalty switching lanes for the start-finish line for the 52. Well, that will be Chris Justice coming to pit road. He's going to serve black flag here, maybe a drive-through. I think that's what that is. So he'll go a lap down for sure. Yes, there's one fast repair. Nick, it's okay. There is a fast repair. They can get back out there and they can run again. All good, all good. I know, and that's my number one rule for the league, folks, is can't talk crap on each other. If you do, then you're just asking for trouble. 49 might be saving fuel here. 32 sends the corner again. Jeremy Bailey might actually cause an issue this time. A lot of fuel to save if you're going to do it. 32 up on the high side. 14 a bell to the inside. 28 rolls the corner. Beautiful bean footage down to the bottom side. Jeremy Bailey giving a lap 2. I think that's when he got his damage fixed. That's when he had just a few seconds to go. 32, 14, and the 28. That's going to be your second through third. Duran still needs to come to pit road for fuel. I doubt he can make it unless he is really saving right now, but he's got a huge lead, 2.5 seconds. That right side damage not really doing him any issue on the back rear quarter panel, so he'll be fine on that one. It actually looks a lot less conducive than what you say. So 49 saving fuel. Dudley saving. He's not running near the laps that he needs to. Right now, Jeremy Bailey trying to hold off some drivers. 14 to the outside, 32 to the bottom. 14 runs the seam. Seam's going to be fast. 28 with a crossover in front of the 88. Like dirt racing here as the 32 is getting past on the outside. 88 there in the corner. 88 there to the bottom. Back to the outside. 32 stuck on the bottom. This is like short track racing. Think of Richmond. If you get stuck on the bottom and they're passing you on the outside, well, that's exactly what you're going to see. William Mann goes to the high side. 29 goes around to 32. Spicy in tow as well. 88 cuts the track. 32 into the corner. 35. 32 doing a great job of rolling to the bottom, but he's got to keep it down there. You egg shape or send the corner too hard, or you're going to have an issue. 35 up the race line. 32 free. Coming out of the corner. Jeremy Bailey falling back. Durand, 3-second lead as Dudley looks to save. Bell out there running the higher side. Now needs to get up there and actually run some laps. 27-44. 29 to the bottom side. Clears the 05. 19 of Joey Gregory back here trying to get himself in the mix. Whoa, Dicey back here with a 64. Black almost getting a little bit of a bump there. As the 19 goes to work. There is Coulter Jr. Came in, took fuel, and has to keep the car clean. Very capable of winning here. And Coulter Jr. run really good laps. Donnell Williams trying to work his way back to the front. Donnie with the stage win already this season. Looking for a top 10 of the stage would be good value for him as the 51 of Dalton Powell closes in the distance. How about Joshua Brock? To start from the pits, had to take an EOL, take a pass-through penalty. The 1 and 18th now, trying to work his way forward, keep himself clean, may not be the issue. 2 to the bottom side, 9 up high. Donnie doing a great job of making some things happen. Farella to the outside as well, trying to get himself clear. Has the 64 of Joe Black, backs the corner up. See the braking zone for the 9 up in that second lane. Needs to travel higher. If he wants to have good carry off that corner, he needs to travel higher in turn 3 if he's going to run that very high side by side with Donnell Williams. Drops the corner. Needs to get down, break the corner down, roll the corner up on the high side. Napa, know how to get around that driver. There he is. Clear the 64. Whoa, net code. You saw the 64's right front, hop up on the left rear of the 9 there. A little bit of net code going a long way for these drivers. 9 up on the high side. 64 runs the bottom side. You carry a lot more speed in these cars in that higher lane. And right now, there goes Dave Farella up 12. A good rebound for him. Coulter Jr. up 11 as well. These drivers going to work. PJ Cox of the 05 going places as well. Spicy tries to get back to fifth. That's the highest position he's been in. He's up 2 from the start of the race. Jason Branch off 2, trying to get himself back forward. You see Dudley out front as Duran comes to pit road. Dudley holding on to a half-second lead. Dave Duran a lap down now. It's going to have Chris Justice to contend with. Justice actually 5 laps down as he came in and had to serve a penalty. 49 rolling the corner here. As Bell out front of Man Real Branch Holland still in tow. You hate being stuck in traffic. Well, this is your traffic. Here's your traffic jam right here. How sweet it is. I see all the way down near the wall. Look at that wheel crank. You know, those tires are barking. Going, help, 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 help. 1.9 second difference between Spicy and Dudley. Dudley, you can see, getting out of turn 2 here. Rich Holland corrects the car. He runs a very loose steering ratio in this car. Go to Kenny Reel here. He'll be a little bit more up on the wheel here as Reel goes to the bottom side. 40 of 200. 15 laps to go this next time by when we get around here. As Kenny Reel goes to the bottom of the 14. Bell tries to close down the pace. Drivers to the outside. Big run on the high side. 28 still there. 29 down there. 88 to the bottom side. Reel to the bottom. Kenny Reel 23.49 in the iRacing. Up near the wall they are. 88 all the way to the bottom. 3 wide as they come around. Back to 2 wide, getting into the corner. 29 ahead of steam. 14 holding them off. 29 there as well. 29 trying to peek his nose. 3-man Jr. Big push on the back straightaway. They're catching up to Dudley here. 0.3 of a second difference as Robert Dudley still leads here in the series. The Toyota, one of only a handful, actually only 2. Joey Gregory. I'm going to shout out to the Toyota family. There's not a lot of people that run Toyotas, and I'm going to tell you, these Toyota drivers really putting it to each other. Lee Man still trying to work his way around. Here's the congestion. This is bumper-to-bumper traffic here as Lee Man trying to find a hole here. Backs the corner up. 88 down to the bottom. Lee Man Jr. trying to give a little bit of speed here. Rolls the corner. 28 crosses over behind. You got to look at everything. The rear view mirror, everything in tow here. 28 to the bottom side. 88 still trying to work on the 14. 88's going to clear the 14. 14 with a head of steam. Lee Man Jr. still faster here, trying to get himself out there and trying to stretch his hand. Kenny Reel, the driver, out front. Jeremy Bailey into pit road. Dudley into pit road for fuel. Have they saved enough? 88, your race leader. William Mann Jr. Not quite clear to 14. 14 making it difficult. 28 to crossover. Jason Branch to the bottom side. Slides up the race line, leaves the hole open. There goes Spicy. He's going to have a run into the straightaway here. Going to let that crossover happen as Jason Branch just moving all over that racetrack, trying to find a spot. Second lane busy for the 35. 05 with PJ Cox, 32.59. Trying to get himself a little bit more drive out of the corner as the Fords look to be there. Top 5 so far from the stage. As we're going to be 10 laps to go here this next time by. It's getting busy. Dave Duran trying to get himself back around here. Going to be there to the inside of the 35. Pushing. It's a little bit hard to get back on the lead lap here. Trying to get back on the lead lap. Duran trying to get himself around these drivers. Believe he might. He's bumping, driving. Come on now. They've got a stage they're racing for. I know you want to get back on the lead lap. You are the lucky dog, so you would be on an even pace. Got 8 laps to do it. These drivers trying to go to work. came into fuel only. Up into the 35. Durham trying to do more than what he needs to. Puts the drivers into the wall. Come on now. A lap down, trying to race his way back to the front to get his lap back. Driving into the 35 with Rich Holland. Now Spicy with some right side damage. Walter Jr. all the way up to 5th now. I'm sorry, up to 8th now as Spicy goes back to 7th. 8 sends the corner. Penny Reel still out front. 49 laps complete this next time by. Wheelman and Crank Bell back and forth. Right now the 14 still trying to deliver. A bump and run goes a long way. 29 back to the bottom side. 14 to deliver the outside. Right rear damage now for the 29. There is a link to the Discord, folks. And, of course, join us on NordVPN. Woo, 29 crosses over the 28 here. Woo, they're getting a little busy. And you can find me on TikTok as well. The timers are set. Kenny Reel to come around. He's 3. This battle for second. 14 free. Can the 29 clear him now? The 28 puts him 3 wide. 29, 28, 14's going to be able to battle back here. They're 3 wide again. The drive off the corner, side by side. 14 able to benefit from the 28 there. Dave Durant here came in, took fuel only on his pit stop, did not take tires. And somehow, some way is still trying to surpass the leaders here. 3 laps to go, he's out racing himself. He doesn't have, Dudley's not anywhere close to him. So we won't get the lucky dog. Albert Dudley probably should, a lot of drivers should have came in and taken their lap back there. 53 laps complete. This next time by, it'll be 54. It'll be 2 to go on the stage. The man Jr. to clear the 14. Finally gets up the race line. 14 to put him in. Pits are closed for the stage. You see it there. They close the pits. 2 to go. 24 trying to race these guys. And they're racing for position up here. It's all about that speed. As the white flag will come up here for the 88 of Kenny Reel. 24 is not going to be able to make it up there to get his lap back. He'll be the lucky dog. As a caution will be thrown at the end of this lap. 88 still has to roll. 1.6 second difference here. As the 24 getting crossed over to Crank Bell here. And these drivers a little closer than you want for lap traffic. You hear it all the time. 24 smacks the wall. Hold on now. It's a stage win. Kenny Reel gets a stage win here and is going to knock it out of the park. Evansville driver here for the Fixed Racing lead. I'm not trying to talk crap. I'm just trying to say sometimes you kind of got to make sure that you're, sorry about that, folks. You kind of got to make sure that you're being patient with it. If you're not patient with it, you're going to put yourself in jeopardy. And Dave came off pit road. I understand trying to get himself back around to the to get his lap back. Almost surmountable, but I think he probably would have won this stage had he had gone to pit road when he did, because he's fast already. And the amount of drivers who passed there, I would of said that he probably should have thought about that when it came to the caution. You never know when cautions are going to come out, but you can't trust it. You know what I mean? All right, stage break coming up. Dave Dern's going to be your lucky dog. Wee Man's going to finish second. Bell third. Branch fourth. Wasserman fifth. Cox, Holland, Poulter Jr., Farella, and Black. That's going to be your top 10. Folks, make sure you reach up, hit that like button for me. It is, it goes a long way. I promise it's free to do. Subscribe out there on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitch for Kick, whichever your favorite platform is. But we are trying to get to 19,000 followers on Facebook, so that's my goal. We're trying to get to 2,000 followers on YouTube, and I want to do that before the end of this year. So we're working steadily. Just got to get more and more content out there and be able to take care of it. So, it is the way it is. 58 of 200. We're gonna next stage is gonna go all the way to lap 120. I'm gonna take a hydrate break. Be right back. All right, folks, I got to make an adjustment on iRacing real quick, so I'm going to play what happens on Mondays. I'll be right back. A little Dirt Series action every Monday night. All right, we're going to pitter patter and go at her. We're Green Flag Racing, 61 of 200. Being completed as we speak. Very wide into the corner. Drivers going around. Cautions for iRacing throwing cautions. Bell, Man, 28, and Coulter Jr. digging into the corner. Up 18, the driver is. Casefield trying to go at it again. 20-57 on the driver of the 3. Digs the corner up the race line. 9 back into the corner again. Farella and the corner. Trying not to be free. Digging out of the corner again. Holland went in, got some damage repaired. Says, I'm going to take it easy. And get his points where he can. Save the car for what it needs to be. Have a long on race pace. 19 in front of him, Joe Gregory. He's going to be one of the drivers off the most spots. Duran's going to be the next driver. He's the 32. Holds the inside. Off 10, Jeremy Baylor. 24 there to the bottom. Got to be a little bit more patient now as he has to work his way back through the field. iciness in front of him. 49. Robert Dudley's a lap down, trying to get himself back out front. Dudley to the bottom side. 05 rolls the corner. Took tires on his pit stop. Will be up in from the 05. Thank you to the fine folks out there. Hopefully you're all having a good day. Looks like Justin Allgaier won Bristol, folks. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished 29 laps down, which is a shame. What a shame. Let him watch the laps there. All good. I ain't mad. Lamar, thank you for the share. Appreciate you. All right, our fine folks out there, I hope you're having a great day. Make sure you do hit that like button. It's a big support. Dudley trying to do the same thing. He's got a lot more room between he and the other drivers, though. 14 out front. Coulter Jr. second. 27-23, his last lap. Just trying to be nice, smooth, safe, and sound. Pace Beer running his fastest laps. Donnell Williams running his fastest lap of the race as well. Williams 4.12. Kenny Real tries to work his way back to the front as well. 88 won the stage. Something going on with the car there. Remember, the drivers have to come all the way from 24. Is going to be running the high side here. 49 is going to be on 24. Smacks the wall out of 2. Got to take those fast repairs away. Make these drivers think about where the wall is. Not just Dave. We've seen a lot of drivers get themselves up near that wall, take a big hit off of it. It's okay, I got a fast repair. Well, over Noel, digging out of the corner, down to the bottom side of the right front damage. You're going to hit the wall. It's going to happen. It happens to a lot of drivers, and kind of the way it goes. Bell out front, Van Jr. in second. 28 rolls the high side. Coulter Jr. getting up some time. They're side by side. Whoa, a little free out of the corners. Black to the bottom side. Russell Black in the 64. Digs that forward to the bottom. 8 brakes a little harder there as the 8 drives off the corner. It's going to be up and to the corner. Crosses over the 64. Down to the bottom side. 64 rolls a little bit higher in that exit. You want the tires to be, if you're going to run the higher portion of that turn, you're going to want the tires right there cutting butter. You cut that butter, it's going to turn the car for you. 70 of 200. Again, 50 laps to go on the stage. We're going all the way to lap 120. 65 lap stint here for these drivers. Long way around this one. 71 laps complete. 14 into the wall. Sends it into the corner a little bit too much there. Man Jr. up 12. Morella. It's around the 24, 52 there as well. I think the 24 just cool the car down a little bit here. It's going to drop to the bottom. Recollects himself, goes back to work now, tries to get himself to the back bumper of the line. 9 up that second lane. Lower line crossover. 24 trying to have the drive off. Oh, 9 a little bit free. Driver's tapping the wall. Everybody's getting into the wall now. Coulter Jr. rolling some beautiful bean footage. There's Russell Black. Case Beer back here. Gonna hold off some fast drivers. Donnell Williams to the outside. 88. Back to the inside. Back to the outside as well. There's the 51 behind the 49. 49 is Robert Dudley trying to get himself back on the lead lap. If Dudley puts himself, he'll be fine. One of the first takers on fuel. If he can keep his leverage up, he's driving phenomenally here. There's Toyota in the fields in 19th. The 19 in 19th, right where he started in 19th. How about Indianapolis? 19 started 19th. 1.5 second lead. Jason Branch, William Mann. Drivers not able to get themselves caught up to Bell just yet. As right now, Black to the outside. Good exit here as the 8 gets a little free. 64 with a run to the inside. It's going to have a good line in. 8's going to be able to defend though. These two have been going at it for a hot minute. 8 up on the high side. 64 cuts it. 8 cuts the butter. 8 back into the corner. Look at the line you get on that high side. It's a flat track, folks. Drive all the way around it. 64. Woo! Up into the 8 a little bit there. Good save by both of the drivers. Russell Black to the second lane. Coulter Jr. with a better run. Now is going to be able to extend on Black here. This is the battle for 5th. Hunter Williams in 12th. Case Beer. Net 3 holding on to a good race line. Durand. Trying to get himself in the mix here at 49. Rolls the higher lane. Donnell Williams. Trying to hold him off. 49 side by side. 24 slides at the race line. 51 goes to the bottom for the pass. He digs the corner. 51 with a huge run. 24 is going to be able to lift out of this and cross over all the way to the bottom. Donnell Williams trying not to tire save. We're trying to tire save here just a little bit for the long run as the 24 tries to get as much ground back as possible. So he's going to try to clear the 2. Robert Dudley still a lap down, battling up here with the top drivers, similar to what we just saw Dave Durand do. 24, 38, 32 on the iRating. But outpace the drivers. PJ Cox, 33.59, the 05, trying to dig a little bit harder. Tell you what, Dave, able to wheel that car around. He smacked the wall hard a couple of times. And he's still wheeling the car. A little crazy to think about what they're doing. Here's the onboard. That's all the way down. Track data. That's what we'll be looking at after the race. 3 to the 2, 52 in tow. Chris Justice here. 24 clears the 2. 24 slides up in front of the 2 here. Rank out front, had a 2.5 second lead, is now being caught by Jason Branch. 83 of 200. 37 laps to go on the stage. Battle for the lead heats up. Newman Jr. in 3rd. Coulter Jr. in 4th. Russell Black in 5th. Danny Wiles, give us a like. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. All right. Thank you. The lead has shrunk. Jason Branch trying to extend. Abe Duran somehow, some way, still trying to outrun his drivers. And Williams will free out the corner. Duran hits the wall. 51 goes back to the inside. Whoa! Net code with the wall. No. Case beer. Not there. Forgive me on the split there. It's supposed to automatically move up. Jonathan Casebeer gets into the corner, locks it up. We didn't see it. Oh! Oh! This is sending it too hard in the corner here, folks. This is what this is locking him up. I think he actually smacked the wall. And he blinked for a moment, but he wasn't on my screen. He's a little free right there. Watch the wheel turn. He locks it up. Look, that wheel is locked up. Something's up with the wheel. Look how that wheel is cranked to the left. Hold on. Something happened there with the 3. That wheel, let's see what it looks like getting into netcode to the wall. I think the 3 had a driver error. No netcode, no netcode, no net. Oh, there's the netcode. Excuse me? Oh, we're going to be clipping that. Wow. Hold on. Hold the phone. Yeah, right there. All right, hold on. Make it a TikTok. Give me a sec. All right. So here's netcode to the wall. Watch the 3. Right. Look at that. And then all of a sudden, yep, that happens. And he blinks, and the driver's not slowing down. And then, of course, the best in the business, the helicopter work coming at you. Ouch! Jason Branch, your race leader here. U19 looking for a free pass. Dudley was your lucky dog. He is on pit road. He's getting tires and fuel. Arella's on pit road as well. The chance for some of these drivers are going to take tires and fuel. Dalton Powell did not. He gained some track position there. Going to be up about 5 spots. Duran's going to be up a few as well. Holland did not take tires, but he did get the car fixed. Some drivers electing tires, some drivers electing repairs, some drivers electing fuel only at the end of the stage. How about them apples? How many times have you seen that happen on iRacing? Here, one more look at that real quick. Hold on. Watch this again. We're gonna one more time because that's just insane. So he net codes the wall out of the corner. It's out of 1 and 2 again. Chase this one up. Watch that right front. Boom. Clips that, and then all of a sudden, he's in the wall, trying to break it, setting him down. Nothing. His wheel's locked up. There's nothing he can do. He blinks there, and then driver's nowhere to go. Some might not have seen him. Some might have saw him, but Man, what a shame. All right, we're back at it. Green flag. Pulling in with a good jump there. Coulter Jr.'s back to third. Didn't fall far. But 19 is your biggest move of the race. Can you reel it back in? Be side by side with the 29. 29 should be able to clear here. 24 did not like to get his damage fixed. So he's still out there running. Gonna bump the 29 here. Driving really aggressive. Want to make a statement here, I think. I do want to see this 80-lap run. And a reminder that these drivers are going to get about 37 laps of fuel. 37.3 to be exact from the moment they come around and complete their first lap. 29's free off the corner. 24 goes to the bottom side. He's going to try to clear here. Sets the corner up. And man goes back to the outside. Penalty from 32, penalty for switching lanes in the start and restart. Jeremy Bailey on pit road. Branch. Coulter Jr. to the inside. Great drive for Coulter Jr. Whoa, Jr. heavy on the brakes. Heavy on the brakes again. 14, big bump. Something happening with the 8. Coulter Jr. having an issue. Brake is locking up on him. 24 gave him a big old bump there in the back. Coulter has a little bit of rear damage. That car is very free on him. 95. About 25 laps to go on the stage. Now this time, Jason Branch leads here. Duran with some nose damage now. That's not slowing him down. 88 of Kenny Reel. That's what I don't get. Folks I've always, into the wall he goes. Black track now as the 88 goes to the bottom side. 24 up the race line. Tries to let him back. Hits the wall. He has hit the wall. What times he dropped from here so far. Well, at least in my plain view. But he's still making it work. I want to see if the crushed nose can make it back up front. That's what I want to see. It's crushed. Getting to the back of Coulter Jr. Caution once again. Captain Green. It was an iRacing throwing caution. Evan Palmer here. Oh, the 32 spun him around. Whoa. All right. Okay. This is Jeremy Bailey. Switched lanes. Got a penalty for switching the lanes on the restart, so he went to pit road. He comes out. 41's high on the high side here. Let's see what happens. 41 comes down there. Ooh. I think the 41 was free and came across the 32's nose. Pretty sure that's what happened there. Let's go back to David Palmer here. I kind of want to go inside his cockpit view. This is going to be a true testament. I mean, he sent it into the corner, which made him tight. Listen to this. Yeah. See how he got free there? Disrupt the braking. Ooh, brake. Way up the line. Yeah, he's free. He's free. Yep. And then he gets helped around. Made a great save. Nice job. Got him moving forward. What matters, right? Yeah, he was free. Very free. But a great save, nonetheless. All eyes on Jason Branch as we pace around. I saw that, Kenny. I saw that, brother. I assume that you got a pit road speeding penalty. I just hadn't gotten to it yet because I wanted to go back and look at that Case Beers issue again. Yep. I saw it, but hey, you're in third, brother. You're in third. Cannot pit road penalties, just like in real life with NASCAR. It's one way you can lose a race for yourself. I've done it. We back, he says. And focus on driving. I know you're pacing. I don't see. That's the other thing too. I know that we have hotkeys in iRacing and stuff like that, things like that hooked up. But I will say that it is quite. I see people typing full sentences out in iRacing while they're driving or under caution, and I don't have the patience for that. When I'm driving, my hands are on the wheel, and I have a button box, but you know what I mean? I'm not judging. No judging. Big old eat. Well, thank you for joining the Signature Esports Discord. Appreciate you. Will 33TK. Very cool. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Make sure you guys, when you join the Discord, verify yourselves. Go to that verify tab in the verify section and click the button. All right, pitter patter, let's go. Go green flag racing in about 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. It's caution of the race. One thrown for stage. 88 to the bottom side. Kenny Reel on the inside. Clears the 14. 24 being checked up by Bell, but don't give up on that one. He's ready to go. 8 back to the inside. Coulter Jr. to the inside of the 24. The car seems to be running a little bit better. William Mann to the high side. Duran able to drop into the corner where he needs to. This is where this car, even though he's got a crushed nose, can make this thing kind of set. If he can keep himself running that lower line, cut off the racetrack, and keep the braking zone the same. 29 is going to be there to the bottom side. 24 rolls high side. Just got to get the car to rotate. He's doing just that. Somehow, some way, all that damage, he's holding his own up there up front. 88. Oh, hits the 14. 14 hits the 88. Oh, and a Coulter Jr. caution. Come on, man. Duran gets by that one. He is clutching it in, saving everything he can. All right. This is right here. Randy Sullivan. Gets in the corner, gets in the corner, gets in the corner. Ooh, baby. No. Woo! Hey, Reel went up over his hood. Inside. Ooh. 14 to Bell. Oh. I mean, oh. Who was that hit him afterwards? That Dalton? What Dalton was it? Was it 64? No, he's good. It's Coulter. Oh, it was Noel. Watch this. Kenny Reel flipped up over 2 cars. Wow. Okay, hold on. We're going to stop that right there. So we go back here. Cockpit view from Kenny Reel. This is, yeah. on board Kenny Reel. Watch the corner. So there's 14 on the outside. Kenny gets the drive into the corner. Good braking zone. Quarter speed here. There's the bump. You just saw it right there. 14 gives him a little lick. And he's sideways. He locks it up to try to counter steer here. Boom. 24 is the inside. 29's there. 8, nowhere to go. Up. And right there is where we saw Sullivan get underneath him. And all of a sudden comes another car up and over. Oh, man. Noel right here. Hold on. Here's how this finishes up. And then, how you doing, buddy? I love it. Oy. 6th caution of the race. My dude giving us a like. What's up, Robert? How you doing, sir? Much love. Everyone chewing tires. Yeah. Kenny? You got a fast repair? No claim on that caution. I think it should be reviewed. Folks, you tell me what you think. Do you think it's a racing incident? 88's in there. Oh, drifts up. I think it's a racing deal. I think it's a racing deal. Branch, Bell, Durand, Wayman. What do you say, Bomb Dude? How you doing, man? Robert, know what you got there, folks. Giving us a big old like out there. Thanks, sir. Green flag. And about 12 laps to go on the stage this next time by. Long race ahead of us. Durand still just as an 88, too hot in the corner, slipping to 14. I think still a racing deal. Because they called the same issue earlier in net code. I would say, 14 goes around. 14's clear. Bell to the bottom side. Very slow. He's good, though. Still green flag racing. Jason Branch. Quarter speed. How Dave Durand here is as fast as he is with a smashed nose and a broken right side. Throws me for a loop. But he's doing it. Wayman Jr. digging. Wasserman. And the 7 with those Hackies. Chevy Camaro trying to get himself back up front. The ZL1 machine rolling the corner. There's Dalton Powell in the 51. You see Dalton dig himself back to 5th. That's where he's kind of been all race. One of these drivers out here that you talk about iRatings, a lot of drivers just get out there to drive. Yes, do I think the 88 kind of came up out of the corner a little bit? I do. Do I think that there was a touch and could have been saved? Yes, he tried to save it, and that's what I was looking at there. That's what I saw out of it. I think it's more of a racing deal than anything else, but that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. It's not always right, but, you know. With a brand new... Oh, Dave hitting the wall and smashing the Ever 11 snot out of that car. What's up, Rich? How you doing, brother? That is my name. 24, 29. Little wall tap for... Actually, 29 got a little wall tap out of that one. Richard Michael out there giving us some love. What do you say, bro? Battle for second as Jason Branch leads here. Donnell Williams is going to be in 8th here. Started 20th. Doing a pretty bang-up job. How about the 88 here? Just got done broadcasting yourself? Sweet. Sweet. I appreciate you. What'd you broadcast? What league? Branch to Durand. Man in a third. Up 11. Oh, you know what? Sweet. Good group of guys. We love them. Still love the guys over there. That's what we used to broadcast for AOR a long time ago, folks. I chose different avenues. And looks like they found themselves a good old-fashioned good broadcaster. Fantastic, man. Glad to hear it. 4 laps to go on the stage this next time by. As 117 is being completed. 3/4 of a second lead now as Durand tries to hold on to some stage points. Noma TV is the newest addition. Noma, send me DM me a link on the esports page. Yeah, man. Or, hey, make sure you're in the Signature Esports Live group. You can post your links in there, too, like post your races and stuff like that, so that way, you know, people who follow us can see it, or people who are in that group can watch it, too. That's our Facebook group, folks. If you're a supporter, you get the Warriors group, and that's a private thing where we hook up some stuff for everybody. 24 tapping the wall again. We have a Facebook group. It's called Signature Esports Live. Pits are closing. You see Amar sending the messages out there. The Signature Esports Live is a public group that you can join to post your iRacing streams. You can post your games. You can post your streams. Talk about whatever you want. And it's a group that I manage. That way we can keep everybody, you know, up to date on the things that you like and the things that I like, and that's how I kind of know what's going on social media. There's so many different things with notifications that you know, Facebook gets it wrong, YouTube gets it wrong. So join that group. I see everything on that group, including the women trying to sell shoes, which is weird. Jason Branch, stage 2 winner. As Durand holds on to second, he's going to go get that car fixed. He's going to win this race. That's kind of how I look at this. A clean car, and a clean car, and he can pass everybody. I still don't understand how he's running the laps he's running with a busted up car. That's like driving. That's like putting a 2024 Mustang up against a 1990 Ford Festiva. That's the difference in what's going on with that car. That thing is tore up, but it's driving like a dream. Yeah. But it's welcome, I promise you. Folks, if you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like, hit that follow. Make sure that you're doing what you do. Rich, put a link for your channel in the comments for me. I turned off the bot so you can do that. Put your link in the put your channel in tag your channel in the comments on Facebook, brother. What else? Stage break. Dark Horizon Fishing. Facebook.com. Best fishing group out there. It's actually Spicy. Rich Holland, who's in this race. He does some offshore fishing. He takes you out on his charter boat and teaches you a thing or two there in the Chesapeake Bay, James River area in Virginia on the coast. Make sure that you go to his Facebook page, book a trip with him. I think the season's getting ready to close, so you might be able to catch a weekend, but the next season's going to be next year, and he's booking for next year already. So make sure you do it. He fills up fast. It's Dark Horizon Fishing. Make sure you do follow us on Facebook, folks. We are close to 19,000 followers and growing. And thank you to everybody out there giving us those likes on the YouTube channel. Much love to you. Hydrate time. Make sure you do. We've got 80 laps. Actually, 75 laps by the time we go back to green. But still, it's going to be good. Duran's going to be your race leader. He wins the race off pit road. I'm going to take a vocal break. Thanks, sir. Appreciate you. Just became your 136th subscriber. Very cool. National Online Motorsports Association TV. NOMA TV. Live playlist. Get your playlists up. I like AOR's new logo. I like that. Yeah. Remember, folks, there's your reminders to join the Discord. Make sure you sign up for NordVPN. And, of course, and always, follow me on TikTok. Yeah. I'm dude. Thank you. Well, they went back to green flag racing. Looks like there's a caution there. Let's go take a look and see what happened as we get back underway here, folks. I had to go refill my water, so sorry about that. Missed the restart there. I thought I was going to be able to make it, but we had a conversation going on at the same time. Kenny Reel having an issue. Ooh. Oh! 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 Bar chase. Back the corner up. Back. Oh. Oh. Well, I tell you what, Kenny just can't win for losing here. How many people hit him afterwards? Oof. 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 Parked in the middle of the racetrack, can't do anything about it. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear it. Folks, go follow Noma. Get him some followers or some subscribers out there on YouTube. He's got 136. Go check him out. Go give Mike a subscribe for me. He put the link on Facebook, so go follow him. Here, let's. I'm gonna put it in YouTube for everybody. Actually, I'm just gonna put it on all the channels. Here we go. Boom. There you go. Go follow this guy. There you go. He's got some racing out there he does as well. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being out there, folks. The thing about being a content creator, yeah. Gotta get you monetized, man. You gotta get to that 1,000 mark. We're at like 1160 or something like that. I monetized on YouTube. It's awesome. Opens up so many more tools for you to use and so many more things that you can help yourself grow with. And YouTube really started taking off for us about 3 or 4 months ago. We really started kind of hitting our stride and then we got monetized, and then, we got into the YouTube Partner Program. And once we got into the YouTube Partner Program, of course, monetization was there and all that stuff. It was really cool. So, like, got to get you there, man. The first 50 followers on Twitch is kind of easy. So that I don't count Twitch as like a good way to be monetized. Plus, they take half your money. YouTube is much better when it comes to the amount of money you make, and they pay you for ads. So they actually pay you, which is cool. On top of that, Facebook is really good. I love Facebook. My Facebook supporters and then our members on YouTube. We have memberships. I think we have a membership that's 99 cents to help support the channel, like $1 a month. You get some extra stickers or emojis or whatever and a title, which is cool. Those are good things. Green flag, 70 laps to go. I want to see people succeed. I'm telling you, a clean car for the 24. As long as he doesn't destroy his right side, he'll be fine. We'll check on Spicy here. He's no claim. Last caution. I think that one's on the 19. Joe Gregory got his nose in the corner. Tried to put it there. Was not going to fit. I think that one would have been on the 19 on that last caution. So if no claim goes, and that's my opinion, of course. 24 out front, 28 in tow. Branched with a stage win. Worth more points than a win. 29 in third. So it's 25, and Dave just ran the fastest lap of the race, 26.39. Now's a chance for him to extend. Trying to get himself out there. Flat track's kind of being his hero right now. Wasserman's going to be in fourth. Coulter Jr. in fifth. Coulter Jr. rebounding here. Did he get his car fixed? I think, yes, he did. To save some tire for the end of this one. That's one of the things about this racetrack, is that it eats tires up, and it eats them up fast. We're all on pit road. Chris Justice trying to get some of his time back. Justice back here. Only 2 laps down, trying to get himself to Case Beer here. If he can get around Case Beer, and number 3, who was wrapped up earlier, had a destroyed car, now it's going to be kind of working just fine. 32 out of the race. 2 to the back bumper of the 3, trying to get himself around. 52 to the bottom side. Justice trying to get himself back on the lead lap. He's been fighting an uphill battle. He took a black flag earlier and has been battling to get back on the lead lap. Every position counts for something, and hats off to this driver for not saying, well, I'm not doing this. How many drivers still have tires? That's the big question. At least one more green flag pit stop into the mix here for these drivers. And Jason Branch, I think, just needs to run his lap times and not worry about what's going on in front of him. play catch-up either on pit road or play catch-up on the long haul, because Jason Branch has been very good on the long haul. William Mann Jr. back on his corners up. Rosselman's going to be in fourth. Bell in fifth. Dudley in sixth. Coulter Jr. back to seventh as Dudley goes to the outside. Dudley back on the lead lap, running his laps back forward. Has been fast all race long. Drops in the corner. 8 turns the corner. 19 down there to the bottom side as Russell Black goes back to work here as well. Rich Holland trying to work his way back into that 8th spot. He's right now in 11th. Dalton Powell trying to get to the back bumper of the 35 as these drivers try to work together. 51 rolls the corner. Powell on the exit, very close to the wall. 35 digs the corner. 6.3 is the gap. Durand 1.3 and a half. Durand running the higher side of the racetrack. Roll line exit on 2. That's the one thing I'll commend him about when it comes to his race line. Eggs 3. Gets up to the line. Uses all of the racetrack to create momentum, which is what you need to do if you're going to utilize that bottom line. But watch 1 and 2 here. Uses the third lane and then low line exit, similar to what you see in NASCAR, except for the guys in NASCAR utilizing it all the way down to the bottom of the across the straight, basically pit road entrance, almost hitting the commitment cone, getting themselves into there. So we'll see what Dave does here. He is pushing every limit he has. 1.5 is the difference. Fastest drive on the racetrack is not your race leader. Robert Dudley actually is. He's the driver putting under sub 27 still. Last time by, 26.98. His fastest lap, 26.64. Dave running 27.01s. Dudley again contending with lap traffic, still faster than your race leader here. Up the race line. Bell does a great job defending, but the issue with Bell is that he wastes a lot of time not trying to defend the position and not just trying to track him back down later. He's free though. Dudley to the bottom. 14 runs him all the way down. Robert Dudley digs in the corner. 14 runs the higher side, but does not cut down the racetrack. That's part of what he's got going on here, which is burning up his tires. Dave Durand here in the 24. You watch his exits at a 2. His entrance into 1, still the same concept. Runs the second and third lane. Diamonds it down. This is what I'm talking about. His laps are just consistent. He's running the same lap time. Last lap, and his tire wear is the only thing that's playing a factor. Bell on his exit. We'll take a look this next time. Jason Branch losing just a little bit of time this last time by, but the lap times are starting to even out. The thing about Bell here is he's not getting himself into the corner correctly. He sets up the turn right here, right? But he does not cut across all the way to the bottom. You see how free he's getting. He's not turning into the corner the same way. Dudley, all the way to the bottom, has a better turn off the corner. If I'm Dudley, I'm gonna do that right there. I'm gonna run him up. I'm gonna force him to run harder. Because right now, Bell is not doing himself any justice, because he's not going to be able to run that line the way he needs to. And right now he's defending 5th away and burning his tires off at the same time. Let him go. 49 off the corner. 14's going to have the run. He's going to have the position. Dudley to try to clear here. He's battling way too hard for that position. Let it go. Dudley back side by side. 14 free. Finally. 6 laps of duking it out. 7 laps of duking it out. And now the 14 can go to work. Cross it down lower. 49's free now. He's burned up his tires so much trying to battle the 14. And the 14 does exactly what he's did before. Robert Dudley up on the high side, or on the bottom side, as the 14 up on the high side. He's going to smack the wall if he's not careful. The only battle we really have going on right now, they're going to hit each other. Yeah, I was going to say they're going to push each other up. Aggressive driving throughout the league. Dudley not able to clear the 14, and that's allowing Coulter Jr. to catch up here. And Coulter Jr. is going to have a say here very soon. He's been playing nice. And Coulter Jr. is going to have a spot here because these two have been kind of teetering on who's going to be that driver. 14 free. Coulter Jr. to the bottom. Coulter Jr. with a run here. Mid-third lane. If he can low-line exit here, he's going to have a run on it. Actually, Coulter's just faster right now. They've settled in. About Joey Gregory rebounding here as well. Coulter Jr. up 15, your biggest mover of the race. Rich Holland off 5 and 13. Kenny Real trying to battle back here, still with some damage. Off 10. Got some rear damage here. His lap time, 27:88. Nowhere near as fast as he was before. Palmer about to go a lap down. 47 laps to go. This has been a long one tonight, folks. Dave settling in, doing a great job of rebounding where he was at. No stage win for him. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the like. Much love, much love. At a certain point, the green flag pit stops are going to play a factor. And no doubt somebody, and you see Jason Branch here. All the drivers have been to pit road 4 times. A lot of the drivers have only taken 2 sets of tires, so you know somebody's got that extra set. Grady Sullivan, who's always good for a long run, started 11th, is back where he started here. He's working on banging down a door. Dalton Powell in front of him, 11.3 seconds. Dalton Powell faster than the race leader last time by. Is catching up. Right now, Durand passing the 73 here. 73 going a lap down. That's Mark Brewster, 17:37 on the iRating. Drivers just having to deal with the cars right now. 2.2 second lead. He's up near the wall. Durand. Got to be careful. He's getting free. Jason Branch. Well, I talk about the long haul race pace. It's what he has. Wasserman picking up his pace as well. Durand ran faster that time, but not by much. Jason Branch digging in. Back straightaway for the 24, starting to find his groove. 32 laps to go. This time by at a certain point. When does the 24 pit? When does he decide that It's time to go in to polish this one off. 2.5 second lead. He's crossing over the bottom line. That's the drive line. You went out of 1 and 2, folks. If you can do it, that's the speed he's getting. That's where he's beating everybody. He's not the best in 3 and 4. He's not. He's actually up higher on the line in 3 and 4. His line, his best line is 1 and 2. Near the wall, runs that corner, diamonds it down out of 2, and that is the reason why he is beating everybody by 2.5 seconds. 1 and 2 is winning him this race. PJ Cox got around Grady Sullivan. 05 trying to go forward. Coulter Jr. still at 14. Joey Gregory got around him. Coulter Jr. still looking for a top 10 night here. Russell Black 2.1 back from him. The 52 still looking. That's Chris Justice here. Casebeer on pit road. Brewster a lap down. Palmer a lap down. Chris Justice 2 laps down, still almost needed that lucky dog. Almost needed it. Mari in on pit road. Holmberg in on pit road. 38 laps to go. 37 this time by. This is where pit road is starting to get open. The tail end of this one. A green-white checker puts him back on pit road. Everybody else coming to pit road. Right now, what Dave wants to see is, hey, how about a caution? He gets a caution with a bunch of drivers on the pit road. You know what happens? Got a lot of people trapped a lap down. Or more. 24 coming around. He'll try to put as many people a lap down as he can. Fixed Racing League brought to you by AMR Paintworks. Facebook.com/AMR.Paintworks. Check him out. Get a paint from him. Kind of booked up on his race control duties, but check him out nonetheless. Dalton Powell on pit road. David Palmer coming around as well. Donnell Williams in 9th. Give it a 128. Any reel in a 129. Any reel in 8. Caution comes out. Mari involved. I just spoke about that. And Mari's nose is destroyed. Hmm. 25 into the corner, into the corner, into the corner. Goes to the inside, just gets free. Oh, no. Oh, and it gets stuck. Oh, how about no? All right. Dave on pit road. Brewster stays out. And this only plays... Coulter Jr. coming around. Coulter Jr. should assume the lead. I would assume 166 is when he came in. Don't think he's the lucky dog. And if he is the lucky dog, then that's how it is. Incident was claimed, says Amar. Out there, he is your race controller, so he's doing a bang-up job. Just over the 2-hour mark. And we're going to see some racing, that's for sure. Coulter Jr. just come to pit road. He's going to be your race leader here. Michael Coulter Jr. will restart with Dave Duran to his outside. Wasserman will be in third. Joshua Brock in fourth. Kenny Reel will be in fifth. Dudley's going to be in sixth. Donnell Williams in seventh. William Mann in eighth. Joey Gregory. Mark Brewster coming around as well. A lot of drivers getting a free pass here. David Palmer will stay at the tail end of this one. Big single file restart here as Rich Holland had come to pit road and was working on trying to get his lap back as well. We shall see. How about it? Green flag. 8 all the way to the bottom. Duran's going to rock the high side here. So is the 8. 8 to try to battle back. Could be free early. Coulter Jr. trying to hold off the 24. 8, 24 with a head of steam. 24 all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. Brock all the way down. Brock inside the top 3 for the first time tonight. Wasserman to the outside. Oh, into the wall. Kenny Reel back up front to the back bumper of the one. Big shove. Bump and run for the 88. Up the road. Goes around. No caution. They're on the bottom of the racetrack. There's still green here. Now there's a caution. One got into the back bumper. The bump and run came. Oh, he got free. That's that reason why you don't want to go full throttle across that bump right there. That's too sharp of an angle. I know Kenny's down there. Love you, Kenny. Look at it. Too sharp of an angle. Right. Watch this drive off. Right. Boom. There. Free. Oh, end of the 52. Chris Justice still trying to get a free pass out of all this. Lucky dog, Jason Branch. It just come to pit road when the last caution came out, and we are far from over. Be 25 laps to go very soon. right. I had to go talk to my buddy Spicy. No claim, really? Kenny, claim it. It was on you. It's a self-spin. I mean, it's... Kenny, are you chat banned? Can you hear them? I was on 52. I mean, I was racing. I don't know. The admins review it after the fact. We watched it as it happened. I think 52 just got free, or the 52, 88 just got freed. Back at it. Green flag. Big jump. Isn't that changing lanes right there before the restart zone? Totally kidding. Lawson to the inside. Bolter Jr. battles back. Nilly. About them apples. Bolter Jr., Joshua Brock. Bolter Jr. clears. Does anybody have anything for the 24 with 23 laps to go? 14 drivers on the lead lap. Jason Branch, the last of them. There with Mari. Mari able to get a fast repair out of this one. So new tires for both of them. Russell Black would be your lucky dog, but he's got to hold off Rich Holland. 3 wide behind him. Justice to the bottom. Whoa, baby. Noel Holmberg has the 28 to the inside. 52. Diggs, 28 trying to go places. 22 laps to go. I think. Chris Justice out of set, man. About the 28 of Jason Branch. He came in at 174. He's got brand new tires. Dudley to second. If anybody can catch him, it's this guy. 49 going to the front. He's been the fastest Toyota all night. He's been one of the fastest drivers all night. Robert Dudley trying to scream to the front. John says, Fuego car, second from last, people in charge coming up. You know, anything can happen. The whole field can wreck. Well, caution. Bell involved. He is backwards on the racetrack. Bell into the wall. Oh, baby. That wall reached up and bit him. See, that's what the damage is supposed to look like and what happens with your car when you smack the wall. I mean, all right, there's people on pit road. Lucky dog is Russell Black. Could be, right? Yeah. 54 is going to be your lucky dog. Rich Holland battling for it as well. Spicy could be your next one. All he has to do is just keep moving forward. Russell Black coming around. Dark Horizon Fishing caution. Well, it's fresh on my mind. I appreciate it. That's one of the things that, I mean, it's right in front of me. You know what I mean? It tells me exactly when it happened. Here, let's just show. Let us just show everyone. Okay, let's drop all this off. We'll get rid of that. All right, folks. Here it is. So this is a look at SDK Gaming. This is what we have here. This is all my control. It tells me telemetry, tells me everything that's going on with the drivers, when they came to pit road, how long they were on pit road, the pit lane, when they took their stop, what kind of time they had. Some drivers came in, took tires and fuel. Right here on the right-hand side, this whole list tells me when a driver, when something happens with a driver. So when Bell had an issue, caution came out, all I had to do was just take a look. It's right in front of me. A lot of people are using the same software I am, and I'm a one-man show. I do it all myself. It tells me exactly what I got going on. Yeah. SDK Gaming. I have an affiliate link somewhere. I probably should start putting that out. And you know what? You know what you guys can do as well? Wait, hold on. Ooh. You guys can use SDK Gaming for your telemetry as well. Yeah, man. Tells me what's going on. I use it whenever I race. It gives me an accurate fuel mileage. Tells me how many laps I have, how much fuel I have. I don't have to have the black box on the bottom for incident counts. It labels my incident counts on the top. I disable chat anyway because I don't like reading chat in the race. So I put it up there where the chat bar would normally go. Actually, I put it up really high on the top of the screen. And I can have a second screen for my stream if I ever decided to stream my point of view of racing. I can have a second overlay running so that way you guys would see racing overlays and I would only see my telemetry. That's why I like SDK Gaming. I used ATVO when I first started broadcasting. Hated building overlays for it. This was a one-stop shop for me, and I've learned how to program it. It's amazing. 49-24, and drivers with tires. Ready to go. Green flag, 15. Now 14 to go. 24 with a big jump there. Dudley is kind of sleeping on it. William Mann digging. This is a racetrack where tires rule the roost. And you got new tires back here ready to go. 8 to the outside. Tell you what, Coulter Jr. had a fast repair hiding. 52, 8 side by side. Holy cow. Spicy trying to hold on to his lucky dog spot. Donnell Williams trying to go forward. 13 to go. Donnie can run faster than everybody. He's got the tires to do it. Dave Duran, 27:09, his last lap. If Donnell Williams can clear this traffic, it'll be caution comes out again. Man, oh man. Who's that on the bottom down there? That was... Is that Brock? Oh, it was. Joshua Brock involved. Went to the corner here. In 15th on the lead lap. It's down to the bottom side. Hooks up the corner and just goes around. This just enough sideways that iRacing said, hey, that's a caution. Oh, man. David Durant can restart on the inside. Robert Dudley's going to have a way better restart. About that. Lucky Dog coming around outside. Spicy. Rich Holland is the Dark Horizon fishing guy. Hashtag spicy in chat for me if you don't mind. Hit a batter. Let's get at her. Lights off on the pace car with under 10 laps to go here. Actually, take that back. Will be one more to go. Long race, folks. It's a long race. .200 laps is a long race around Phoenix. Throat is getting sore there, folks. I think my mute button quit working. Yeah, keep pressing it. It's not working. Man, back up in the mix. Brewster having a decent day as well. There's a 73 getting himself back up there. Dalton Powell in the 51 trying to roll forward. There's Coulter Jr. trying to get himself a good start. Kenny Reel back up on the high side as well. 14 of Bell has dug back in. How about Spicy getting back on the lead lap? Down the back straightaway. It's time for a pace. It'll be 7 laps to go, I believe, when we go back to Green Flag Racing here at MintBox.com. Use promo code TFRL. Take a little bit to help out the lead. That's their promo code. Timing is everything. Green Flag. 24 with first gear restart. Oh, 29, free across the nose. Caution again. And green white checkered coming up. Lee has 3 attempts at a green white checkered here, folks. This is what happened. .52 up into the 73. Now, I didn't see that happen. What I thought had happened was up here. Man, I thought, actually it was. There's 2 incidents here, far chase on this one. 29, 28, 28, 29 up to the 49. Nothing he could have done there. There's a caution there and a caution right behind him. So 2 cautions for that one. William Mann Jr. be able to come to pit lane. Can he get a fast repair? He is crab walking down this bad boy. Folks, if you don't know what a fast repair is, well, it might look something like this. We can get around and see if his car's going to have it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boop. There it is. Brand new car. Now, his tires might not be all that well. Spicy. In 14th here. Able to gain some points by attrition. Way to stick it out, Spicy, from 2 laps down to back on the lead lap and gaining a couple of spots. Great attempts at a green, white checkered. That is a true statement. Thank you to the fine folks out there. Again, remember, join the Discord. Join us over at Signature Esports. Make sure that you get a part. If you want to be a part of the leagues as well, there is an iRacing portion of my Discord that these leagues recruit in. Of course, I do game. I do regular things. I have gaming reviews and all kinds of stuff. So you can check all that stuff out whenever you like. 73 should be your lucky dog here. Brewster should have been already around for the free pass. I'm confused as to why he's behind the pace car here. Again, sign up with NordVPN. Use the promo code in the link. You save 15%. I believe it's 15% off a monthly subscription or an annual subscription. I don't know what it is. I can't remember what it is right now, but 15% is huge. I mean, and it's an affordable service because I use it each month. Check them out. Secure your online gaming experience with NordVPN. Check them out. Also, follow me on TikTok. I'm working on getting a social media manager, and I'm also working on finding an editor, folks. That is something I'm working on. Somebody to help manage our social media accounts to take some burden off me, and finding an editor to help my stuff as well. That's something that I want to do. No claim on the last caution. I think there's 2 incidents there, and I think that's a racing deal. 49 held his line. Wee Man was there. Little touch and go situation. Just a racing incident. When Man bounced off the 49, it came across the nose of the 28. Nothing that Jason Branch could do there. Branch will restart on the outside. There's Wasserman. Green, white, checkered coming up. As the 49's going to have, Dudley's going to have the timing here. Duran's starting in first gear, or if he's not, he's punching it real quick in second. Start and restart zone coming up out of the corner. Surprise, surprise, green flag. Better restart for Dudley. Jason Branch to the outside. 2 laps to go. We're going green. 7 up into the 28. Big caution coming up. Oh, there it is. Boy, howdy. Oh, they're still wrecking. Displeasure, displeasure, displeasure. Wow. Here we go. There's a big checkup there, and that's what happened. So 49-28. This is a green-white checker. Dave Duran's gonna win. Duran's gonna win this one by just getting the restart. 7, the 49. Ooh, that's a skadoosh. And everybody behind him checked up. It was the 44. Grady Sullivan here. Watch this. He just breaks. 51's there. 51's into the corner. 2 gets into him. Hold on. It starts ahead of him. Oh. Coulter might have gotten into the 2 there, and that helped facilitate that one. Dalton Powell going around. Going to come to pit road. Just a little bit sideways. And they're 3 wide at this point. And just a last-ditch effort to get as much spots as possible. Oh, 19. That's Joe Gregory. He got sent into pit road. 25 gets collected. 45 gets collected. Boy. And I mean, a great job for the 19. Yeah, he got sent in there, so they should clear that black flag. Yeah, that's the commitment cone. Oh, he's wrecked. He just can't stop. There he goes. Now he stopped. All right. Good more attempts. Thank you, folks, for being out there. I appreciate you all so much. You're killing it. You're amazing. You're the best in the biz. Again, folks, reach up, hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe and follow us on Facebook. Make sure you follow us subscribe on YouTube. Also on Twitch and Kick. Personal streams are going to be on I'm debating. I'm debating on whether or not to just take my personal streams over to YouTube or to keep them on Twitch. Maybe we should let you folks decide. Tell you what, we'll do some live streaming this weekend, and when we do, we'll put a poll up. Actually, might put a poll on Facebook. Might do that, or maybe on our Twitter. I don't know. Follow me on Twitter at Real Sig Esports on Twitter. YouTube, says Nicholas. I don't just do iRacing when I personally game, folks. Play other games as well. Duran Dudley. Lights are off on the pace car. 24 on the inside again. A green-white checkered coming up. 2.5 hours into this race. These drivers, you know that they're ready. They got a late start today. I have to start on time every week. But the race has been going for 2 hours and 4 minutes. You know that their patience is lifted. 24, 49, 7, 05, 28, 44. Green flag. That outside lane can't do anything when it comes to this. Jason Branch, new tires sitting at the bottom of the racetrack. 8 to the bottom side. Coulter Jr. cutting himself up the race line. 3 wide, 14 to the inside. Durant coming around. Needs a white flag. That's it. Final lap. Phoenix. Dudley, Jason Branch to third. Frank Bell digs the outside. Bell working the outside once again. David Duran, the 24, wrapping it up. Needed every restart. Got him. Perfect race line. He wins it. Kenny Real finishes third because everybody else is wrecking behind him. David Duran's going to get the win here. And what a win it was. Whoa. That one's done. Nick says, I haven't seen your other content, but your announcer skills are great. So my other content is we're doing some video game reviews now. We've gotten some keys given to us through some developers, and we're going to be doing more of that. I've got Icarus coming out, a series on that. Yeah, iRacing is what made us, folks, but you can't be esports without having everything gaming involved, and that's what I'm doing. David Duran's going to be giving us a huge burnout here for us, the Milwaukee, Wisconsin native, knocking it out of the park, and no doubt, we'll refresh that for you, so you can see his car. Should pop up the old 24 there. I hope it does. There it goes. There's the 24. His car should pop up. His helmet should pop up. There it is. Let's take a look at your race results. There it is. David Duran, Dudley, Kenny Reel's going to be your top 3. Jason Branch, Donnell Williams is going to be top 5. How about top 5 for Donnie? He fought hard today. Brian Wasserman, Grady Sullivan, 6th and 7th. PJ Cox is going to be 8th. Joshua Brock, 9th. Lee Mann's going to be battling back to 10th. Russell Black, Rich Holland, knocking it out of the park there. Dalton Powell finishes in 13th. Holmberg, Coulter Jr., Brewster, Bell, Palmer. It's going to be your top 18. And there's the rest of your field. Jeremy Bailey out of the race early as they take a day. All right, folks. They need to jump up in there. Kenny Reel's first up. He finishes 3rd today. You snuck by him there at the end. Tell me about it.
Yeah, that was an interesting finish right there, wasn't it? Yeah, it was fun.
It was, sure.
Yeah. I wish it would have went a long run, but I'm honestly kind of glad it went like that because I was down 70 RPMs the last 100 laps. So kind of glad it went like that.
Tell you what, you and Donnie were side by side coming out of the corner. The 14 was almost wrecking himself. 28 was tied off the corner. You literally made the pass. 28th in the wall, 7th, and I'm watching you right now at quarter speed. You're carrying a huge run here. And the 28 just had nothing for that right there. He tried to collect it. But man, I mean, you were back and forth all night. You got a stage win, and then you get a stage win, and then you find yourself finishing 3rd after all the hiccups.
Yeah, I was having the good first part of the race was fine. I think my downfall was when I sped and then I gave up track position and then I was battling back and forth all night, running hard, trying to get up through the field. And, I made a few mistakes that, I got loose, ended up collecting a few other guys. Then on the dog leg, the last time I wrecked, the car just snapped on me. And then, one time the 19 dive bombed the heck out of me and spun me. I wasn't really happy about that one, but it is what it is.
Well, they got the claim rule. Did they explain that claim rule to you?
I kind of. Nah, I mean,
I know
really
it's your first race, so
yeah.
So this way they can go back and they know that they're going to have to explain it to you. So the claim rule is that whenever a caution comes out, if you're responsible for it, you claim it. You don't get a penalty for your next race. You just take an EOL. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the claim rule. So they're going to have to explain that to you because I was like, Kenny, that was your fault. Claim it. They said no claim on the bike because the race control can send me messages on the screen to let me know what's going on. I was like, that was Kenny's fault.
Well,
so I don't want you to get any penalties, but yeah.
My fault when he dive bombed me?
No, not that one, not the 19. No, I'm talking about that when you self spun and you got
yeah. I didn't know. I mean, yeah, that's just I don't know how it. Yeah, I got real loose, and I was trying my hardest to save it, but yeah, I don't know. I had no idea. I just literally probably an hour before the race got in here and I'll run it. So.
Well, Kenny, I'm glad that you did. Hopefully they can work with you on that and not give you like 9,000 penalties because you didn't know. So, brother, congratulations. It's good to see you over here in this league. This is a good league. Phoenix was a little messy today, but they run long races. And I think some drivers are, one, looking for the Gen 6 car, but two, looking for some really long races to get out there and just have those battles. And you did a great job. Congratulations, P3 finish, man. Give you shout outs.
I just want to shout out my teammates over at Boo Esports. I was in a league of Piston Broke Motorsports, and shout out to my spotter. He's amazing. He kept me in the race and did all the strategy work for me. So,
who was your spotter?
Oh, Daryl. Shout out Daryl.
There you go. We got to give his name out there because we don't, and it's
he's amazing, dude. I've had him he's been with me about 3 weeks now, and it's crazy what just the things he does that makes the race so much more easier for me.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes just driving's the best way for it. All right, brother. Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
All right, brother. Appreciate it.
Always Kenny Real, stage win knocks out of the park. Let's talk to that race winner who got himself ready. Dave, tell me about it, man. You had the perfect drive line. I was talking about it all race long, and I talked about um, driving with damage. It seemed like you were able to manage the car better than a lot of folks, but you did slam the wall. Like you were trying to break down the wall here at Phoenix, but a great race nonetheless. If it stays green, I said as soon as you get a clean car and you get yourself track position, you're going to lead every lap from that point forward because of how you entered 1 and 2. Your exit on 2 was flawless. 3 and 4, there were other drivers that were a little better than you, but 1 and 2 was where you won this race.
Yeah, it's very, very tricky. Um, for one, I wanted to see the white flag for the longest time with all those
Mm-hmm.
yellows under, 10 laps to go. It's like, please just end it already because I timed the restarts perfect where they just could not get a decent jump and cutting the dog leg, you know, gain a couple tenths every restart. So I mean, if as long as I was in clean air, this machine was fast. I mean, any part of dirty air behind somebody, then it gets really tight in the long run. When you're clean air in the long run with this thing at this racetrack, it's awesome. It's fun to drive. So to get a win out of this, I mean, some strategy did play in effect. I mean, I pitted early on before the first stage because I was thinking it was going to be a yellow before the stage ending, and it never happened. So I tried to cut that in half. Um, and stage two, I mean, we were right there in the thick of things, just couldn't catch Branch. But I mean, second's good for that, then the win's even better. So that locks us up in the playoffs.
Well, not just playoffs, but you got a regular season championship now to contend for with some other drivers. And the big thing about stages here is that it can make and break all the difference when it comes to where your position is. Because we talk about those first rounds, having those playoff points. That's it. It seems like how tight things are and how much it swings either direction. I mean, the first points racer in this league coming into today's race um, was in the lead and hadn't had a win, but had stage win and good stage points. So this is kind of a good equalizer to see good finishes in the stage and a win, and we'll see how that bumps you up there.
Yeah, we'll just see. We just gotta um, probably just try to be up there in the stage. I mean, try not to be really too aggressive because during the stages I'm trying to survive and not get taken out by some nonsense. But just try to pace ourselves and try to at least get stay up there in the top five, and we'll get some decent points. Still want to be a part of trouble. So depending where I qualify in certain tracks, then it'll determine if I want to push and try to stay up front, or if some I sense something's going to happen, I'll head to the back and let everything else play itself out.
Wins are good, stage points are better. So you kind of have to be the lesser of two evils. Which one do you want? Do you want in some instances, some track you were talking about some tracks. I mean, this would be one of the tracks that I would be like, look, I just want to be there at the end. I don't care about stage points. I just want to be there at the end. So, completely understandable. All right, Dave, congratulations, first victory of the season. Give your shout outs, brother.
That's you, Jason. Your broadcasts are awesome. So I thank you for taking the time to broadcast the Fixed Racing League. It's a pleasure listening to you. Just want to thank Radius Racing for letting me race with them, and thanks for the Fixed Racing League for trying to bring out a good show. It's a lot of good racing tonight, with minus some of the yellows, but when it was green, it was some good, clean, hard racing. So we'll see what happens for next week.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be fun. I think you guys are gonna get used to each other. I mean, we're going from Phoenix to Kansas, and Kansas is that's a whole different ball of wax. Actually, you guys are running half the race length, so Kansas might actually 45, 90. Yeah, it might actually play in the favor to have those cars. I mean, different race animal for this car as compared to the next gen car. Next gen car runs high. This car it runs the bottom at Kansas, so we'll kind of have to play it out by ear and see how that race is going to run. But I think a whole different challenge at a mile and a half next week.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I won't be at Kansas. I will be away, but I will be racing on Thursday though. Friday, I'll be away and flying to Florida.
Oh, gotcha. Well, you'll be racing me on Thursday. Kansas is my home track, so I actually will be there. You'll have to just push my ass to a win. Pardon my language, folks. I don't normally cuss, but
uh, this is my home track, so I was happy to at least try to get a win tonight at this racetrack. So
love
it's
it.
tricky, very tricky.
It is. Well, 1 and 2 is I was showing everybody your line. I said the way he's driving it, the third lane entry, roll second, get low on the corner exit. I said, you see the NASCAR guys do it. It's the reason why they do that and have that entry is because it works, and it works for the you see everybody do it. If you're going to make a pass, you make a pass on the high side, and as soon as you can drop down into you do it. That's what you do. Dave, congratulations once again, brother. I look forward to seeing you next week in the truck race, and then we'll see you when you get back for the Cup.
All right. Thank you, Jason.
Always, Dave, and the 24, because I always say, folks, I will be everybody's biggest critic, but I will always say what thing people are doing right. And Dave had a great drive today. I'm going to talk to the next best guy that I thought had the most out of his car, and not only the fastest Toyota, but one of the Toyotas that you're going to see win a race here is going to be Robert Dudley. Buddy, you finished second, and wow, dude, what did you need? Other than he just had the restarts there. You needed a green flag run, I think.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Hey, how you doing, Jason?
Buddy, man, tell you come into this series and you are like putting it to him.
Yeah, I was just talking to David about it. I said, man, I wish the no caution would have come out with about 20 laps to go. I needed a green flag run to catch him. But, when the yellows started coming out, I knew, I was in trouble.
Cautions breed cautions. That's the way of racing. That's what we always see. And if you ever see somebody talk about Alabama in my chat, it's Robert. He always does that. That's what he does. He puts Bama in my chat all the time, which is awesome. But nonetheless, you had your car kind of dialed in. I know that when you came to pit road on 166, did you decide then that was it? I'm moving my way forward. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I pretty much had 2 sets of tires left by then, or 3 maybe, and I'd had great tire wear. I was just taking it easy on my tires, and so yeah, that was probably going to be it.
I'll tell you what, you never cease to amaze me. I see your improvements. I see how you raced today. It was killer, man. You nailed it. You knocked it out of the park. And you folks, you see the roll tide up there? I even let him have that up there. I'm just saying. I went to UNC and I have to Dudley and I can talk about college sports all day long. That's for darn sure. But how is it down there in Alabama? You guys getting any bad weather?
It's raining now. It ruined my bass fishing trip I had for tomorrow. But yeah, it's hot and humid.
You guys missed out on a hurricane, so that's good. I did see that. Actually going to go hit New York. So that's good. Well, I mean, not that hitting New York is good. I'm just saying, folks, like, it's to hit a smaller portion of the U.S. rather than hit all the way up the East Coast and then strengthen back over water. That's what I mean. Because if it hits Alabama, comes across the panhandle, re-strengthens as from a Cat 5 hurricane back to a Cat 4, and then gets to Cat 3 and re-strengthens back to Cat 4, that would have been bad. But, yeah, man. Well, Dudley, dude, P2 finished today. What do you got for Kansas next week?
Oh, I like Kansas. I like them mile and a half like that. I want to say something. I think I talked to William Mann a while ago. I've raced with him in other leagues. And I think we made contact with Dord, and I didn't know that we made contact, and I don't know if it brought out that caution, and I apologize for it. It was my fault. And he said, it looked like we both, met in the same spot, and he has no problem with it. And I just wanted to say I apologize for that if that was my fault. I love racing with him. He's real clean also.
That was, we're going to look at it. It was right here, 194. Yeah, so on the restart, And this one's not too bad. It's just assuming the lane on the restart here. I'll just show you from here. Here you go. You can watch it in the Discord. So there's Will. You're restarting on the outside. And let's just roll through this one. 24 goes. 29 is going to get a better jump, of course. And then he's going to come up to try to assume the lane. And that's what happened. So it pretty much looked like a racing deal.
Yeah, that's more or less what he said. He says he came up a little bit, we just met, and he has no problem. Which I appreciate him saying that.
Yeah. And there's nowhere the 28 could have gone there. So, but that's not what brought out the caution. Believe it or not, he spun below the apron. That's not what brought out the caution. This is what brought out the caution. Right here. That's what brought out the caution. Because it happened on the track. So. All good.
All good. I just wanted to get that out there. I don't race like that.
No.
A lot of people like run with nose.
No, and we're starting to see a lot of folks in here that have raced in leagues with us. I mean, the iRacing community is a small community, right? I say it's a small community. There's hundreds of thousands of drivers out there across the world. However, when it comes to league racing, you kind of find your niche, and that's where we find our drivers. It's where you find your stable, and people get comfortable being on certain platforms. They get comfortable. If I go call a league, people know that I've kind of done my homework, and this is a new league. This is something that, like Chop Shop back in the day, it's something that there's development going on. When Chop Shop developed through what they did, it's kind of the same concept. The Fixed Racing League is a brand new league. They ran one season this past season, and this is a first for them. This Gen 6 is a first, and now they're trying to be on a brighter scale, bigger platform, and so they've got some things to work out. There's a lot of cautions today for Phoenix and for what it's worth, but some of it was racing, some of it was that full send mode.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they're getting better. It's just a matter of people getting racing with each other more. Like I said, a lot of new people in here, and a lot of different driving styles. It's got to get used to it.
You got familiar faces and you got new faces, and not only that, but this is a whole different league. They've got their whole own set of rules. They've got this is a whole different blend. This is like the Southern Cut blend, and not your menthol. It's a smoking reference. Don't smoke, folks. It's bad for you. Mr. Dudley, give your shout outs, man. P2 finish. Congratulations once again. I'm glad you were able to clear the air with Will. He is awesome, by the way. Another awesome guy. Another fantastic driver out there. But my man, give you shout outs, brother.
I'd like to give you a shout out for putting on these broadcasts every week, putting out an excellent show. I'd like to thank all the sponsors for the league that help get this league running and keep it going. I especially like to thank all the admin that run the league. I know they go through a lot. Amar, Matt. I'm sorry, I know the other two, but I can't think of their names right now. Also, I want to thank my beautiful fiance who watches me race every week and supports me. My dad, Arliss Dudley, who watches every week. My son, Tyler. And also, I'd like to thank the ALS Association Alabama chapter for allowing me to fly their colors in my car and then my sister. And that's about it. And
didn't say it. I was going to say you didn't say it yet.
I was getting ready to say, roll Tide.
Love you, brother. We'll see you next week, brother.
All right, brother. You take care.
Always, Mr. Dudley comes home, P2. He always does it. I love it. It's you come to expect certain things. David Duran comes home as your winner here, and I will butcher his name 95,000 times. I say it right, and then I say it wrong, and I say it right and say it wrong. but some talent there. Had his line in 1 and 2 is what won him this race. It's the best tire saving line for that corner in this car, and he put on a clinic. Clean air or not, even when he was in traffic, it was the line he was trying to run, and he was trying to get to the back bumpers. Did he press a little hard? Yeah. Did he drive a little aggressive? I mean, he was trying to get his lap back there for a little bit. Do I agree with that decision? I agree with it if you can make it in stride, but at a certain point, you kind of got to let the race play and just ride for a minute. If you know that you're not going to, you're 4 laps to go and you still got 6 seconds to catch up, probably not going to be able to do that. That's my only takeaway from that. But you know what? Not my race to run. It's their race to run. And what I think is my opinion is just my opinion, folks. Don't dislike anybody out here. I think some drivers overdrove some of the corners. I think some of the drivers made some mistakes. A lot of self-inflicted ones. We had some pit road speeding penalties. Like Kenny was able to rebound from. He gave up the lead coming into pit road too hot. And this is a long pit road. It can be very tricky to keep your foot out of the gas and just kind of ride down pit road. So, but it was a great league. AMR, that Paintworks, that's going to be that Facebook / you're going to find him. Find a link in the description to check out all the sponsors for this series. Also, make sure that you check out all of our other videos on YouTube. Got YouTube playlist coming up for all of our game reviews that we're going to be doing. And thank you to the fine folks. We're doing Icarus. That's going to be the first one that's coming up. We're going to have that video out tomorrow. And then what is the next game? The next game is called Beyond the Evil. That is an indie developed game that we're going to be I like my horror games like Phasmophobia. This is supposed to be a scary puzzle game, something like that. I'm gonna play it because it's supposed to scare the ever-loving. Well, folks, we're off until Monday when Chop Shop comes back for the Dirt Series. And a reminder: mental health is the most important thing out there. Thank you to the Fixed Racing League and all the fine folks. Thank you to Admin Box for being the best in the business out there when it comes to button boxes. I would not recommend anybody else. If you want an RC box or you want to get a button box customized for yourself, go to adminbox2xs.com, adminboxx.com. Go check them out. I love what they do. They're absolutely amazing. And eventually I'm going to get some more of the products. I want to do a product review for them to give them some more, easy access stuff, and love to do stuff for them, because when you take and you find companies that start with an idea and they become a brand and they become a part of the community that we've helped build, we've helped establish, they're amazing. So we love them. We appreciate them, folks. Be good, be safe, be kind of one another, because you're not my friend. See you in the next one.